Hi, everybody. This is Patty Sliney, Heady Quilter National Educator. And I had a really great question come up today from one of our Pro Stitcher users. She had an edge to edge design where the start and stop points were not lying on the same horizontal plane. And she wanted to know how she could fix those start and stop points so they were on the same horizontal plane, which would allow her then to repeat the design horizontally and have all those horizontal design repeats connect. So I am going to show you how to do that in Pro Stitcher Designer, and you can do this as either a Pro Stitcher Premium user or Pro Stitcher Lite user as long as you own Pro Stitcher Designer. You can even do this on your tablet. If you have Designer installed and activated on your tablet, you must activate the install. That way the send function and the save functions work. So here's how you do it. So here's a design, and I actually manipulated this. This is not how it came to me, but I wanted to show you what it looks like when the start and the stop point are not lying on the same horizontal plane. And you can clearly see the stop point is above my horizontal crosshair, which is bisecting my start point. So they're not on the same plane. And this becomes really important if you try to repeat this horizontally, they don't connect. So you can see right here, these are not going to connect. And you're going to have a stop, an end point, and a start point, and a little jump, and it's going to be a big pain in the neck. So you don't want to use a design like that. You want to fix it. Here's how you do that. So you're going, if you're on your machine, on your tablet on your machine, you can go to the Tools tab, and you should have Designer here, and you can send the design to Designer. And I want to show you this feature, the send feature, and what is so cool about it once we're all done. So it's pulling up Designer, and you can see the design in Pro Stitcher was broken. There's something wrong with it. So here it is. And we can see definitely we need to fix this. So let's turn on our shape tool. And that allows us to be able to grab different points and move them around. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to grab the end point here, and I'm going to first off right click, and you may need to attach a mouse to your tablet so you can right click. Very easy to do. You can use a wireless Bluetooth mouse, stick that right into the little transponder, stick it into the USB port of your tablet, and then you've got a mouse that works on your tablet. Easy peasy. So I'm going to right click on the ruler up here, and I am going to click on Snap to Guidelines. Then I'm going to zoom in because I want to drag a guideline, and I want the guideline to bisect the start point. So to drag a guideline, all I have to do is left click and hold right where I am on the ruler and start dragging down a guideline. And I'm zooming way in like this so I can be accurate. I want that guideline right on top. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to move over to that endpoint. There it is right there. That is not where it should be. Go back to my shape tool. And I'm going to left click. I'm going to put my, I want to show you something real important. Move your mouse cursor on top. See how it shows the point? It means, okay, you are now on the point. You know you're on the point because there's a little point now below your arrow. I'll come off the point. That little dot went away. Once I get on the point, it says, hey, you're on the point. So I can left click and hold, and I can drag it down to my grid, and it's poop, gonna pop and snap right to the grid. So I'm going to left click in the background, and then I'm going to zoom back out. I'm on my laptop, so I can hit the space bar to do that. Or you can just zoom out. You can use your zoom tool here and zoom out. And so now, whoops, let me refresh this so you can see it. We're fixed. And then I want to go back to my home tab and click on the send button again. And this is one of the coolest things that we have between ProStitcher and ProStitcher Designer, whether they're both installed on your tablet or on your laptop. They do communicate with each other. And when I send this fixed design back to ProStitcher by touching the send button on the home tab, send button machine icon, it's going to overwrite that broken design that's sitting on my ProStitcher screen, and it's going to replace it with a fixed design. So all I'm going to do is click send. It'll flicker. Now I'm going to go back to ProStitcher and voila, there's my fixed design. Now what I would do is I would do a file, save, selected, save it back to my flash drive, and I would give it a new name. It says snow crystals. This is a design I was using. I'm going to minimize my C drive, collapse the file structure here. And if I had a flash drive, it would be listed right here. It would say D drive, and I would select it. And then I would just probably put fixed. So I know this is the fixed one. Save it to my flash drive, and that way I can replace my bad design in my laptop with a fixed design. And now this will certainly repeat without any issues. Let's zoom out, and you can see nicely connecting all across. No start and end points between the horizontal design repeats. So I hope that was a fun little tutorial. I hope you practice this. You can do it in simulation on your laptop like I'm doing. It'll send back and forth just like this on your laptop as well as on your tablet, which is why I love ProStitcher Designer. It's such a wonderful program. Not only can you digitize your own designs in it, but you can edit existing designs just like I did here, especially if you got one that's got a problem. So I hope this is helpful. Please practice and let me know what you think.